exactly how cold it is? She's cold. She's cold. Okay, maybe we should bring it closer. Hey guys, it's Montana Blue here, and I wanted to show you the original motor that came out of my Nova. This is a 383 stroker, or at least that's what I was told when I got it. So, let you get a good look at that. Originally, when I got this car, I was so excited, so I kind of avoided the fact that there was a slight noise that was coming from the top of the engine, and I figured it was probably nothing. So I didn't think too much into it until it kept me up one night. And then I decided the next morning to go ahead and dig into it. And what I found was that somebody not only ground down the rockers with like a grinder, but they also had mix match rockers from all different kinds of brands, and that was a pretty good inkling that probably something else was going on that I didn't think. So after I saw that somebody had ground down the rocker arms and they were completely mix matched, I went ahead and that's the first thing that I changed. Figured that that would maybe fix the problem, even though after I saw that I probably knew that something else was going on, but it was a Hail Mary and I just really wanted it to work. I went ahead and I moved on after trying multiple sets of rocker arms and none of them worked. I ended up changing the lifters, still didn't fix the problem. And so I went a step further and I even changed the push rods. And then the sound got worse. So I don't know if it was me, I don't know if it's her, but this is where we're at right now. And my last resort to fixing the problem was to actually pull out the engine. I didn't want to do that. So I ended up taking the grill off of my car, which I can show you. So difficult because it's so cold out here. Or maybe my hands, maybe I just can't feel my hands. All right, here we go. When I pulled out the camshaft, I didn't notice any abnormal wear, so then of course I checked the bearings and I didn't notice anything crazy about those either. And that sounds like a good thing, but that means that I had to take the entire engine out, and now I've got it tore down to a short block, so that's where we're at right now. If you're wondering about this whole shameless self-plug, I have another video coming out where I redo my entire garage, but actually today someone came by and they installed my heating and air system, which means that I don't have to be in here absolutely freezing my cherries off. It's harsh work environment. Somebody save me. So here she is. Like I said, she is tore down to a short block, and I'm going to be taking her to my favorite person, Dirk, my engine man. He is a retired man that takes very good care of me and all of my engine needs. She is going to be going over to him, and my man Dirk is going to strip it clean.
Now me and the mad scientist gotta rip apart the block.
Hot tank it. He's going to be installing all brand new wrist pins, oversized pistons, And then he's going to be boring out the cylinder walls. I'm thinking maybe like 10 thousandths just to get rid of the vertical scarring that is in them. After he's got it all cleaned up and shiny and looking good, he's going to be installing a Howard's hydraulic roller cam, which I'm super excited to use because it's not the first time that I've had one of those installed and they work really well for me. So he's going to be doing that, and he's also going to be putting in all new bearings. So he's pretty much doing everything, and then when I get it back, I'll just be putting on the top end, and that's the fun part, right? So the last thing that I want to mention is that I already have a brand new set of aluminum heads to replace the no-name ones that they had on here, which could also have been a problem. Listen, I know that I should have, paid a little bit more attention to the engine that was in the car, but when you see the car, I was blindsided. They had the little seat belts crossed on the seats whenever I walked up, and I was like, I'm sold. I'm sold. I also didn't drive it home. It was hauled here, so yeah, I have no regrets, none. But the aluminum cylinder heads that I do have are 185 cc's, so that's what you're getting. At most, I thought maybe the valves were a little loose. Maybe they just needed a little tweaking. And now, here she is. So, I am very excited to get this project started. I actually wanted to start on this a few weeks ago, and then we had a crazy ice storm, and I couldn't even open my garage doors for like 2 weeks. So, I'm sure he's ready to get it started, because I've been messaging him, and he's probably like, will you just bring it to me already? But I am going to be loading this up and taking it over to my man Dirk, and he's gonna get us all set. And then of course also everything that I do to it will be on my Instagram, so if you want to go follow that as well, it really helps me out. So please subscribe, please like, please comment on this video, because you guys honestly have no idea how motivating it is when I get to reply back to you, when I get to interact with you. So subscribing to this channel really does help me out. I know people say that, but it really does. So
Really?
I love having a more interactive experience here on YouTube. Also, don't forget to like and comment on this video so I can respond back to you. That's part of the reason why I started a YouTube channel, is to have a more interactive experience with you guys. So that is where we're at here. I don't know anything else that I can mention about it besides I am super excited. And before you say, did you really check everything before you pulled it out? I even checked piston to valve clearance, and there was no pistons kissing valves anywhere. So I honestly don't know what it is. I really couldn't tell you. So that's why I'm gonna pay somebody to tell me what's going on with it. So today is a super exciting day, because if you hear any ruckus in the background, construction actually started on the garage. This morning I had little butterflies going in my stomach because I'm so excited. It's also the day that I'm going to be taking the 383 stroker to the machine shop, so there's a lot of exciting things going on here. This is the box that I got from Summit Racing that I'm also going to be taking to the machine shop, so I'm going to show you what we got in stock. These are going to be the Summit Racing Forged Pro pistons, which, as the title states, they are forged pistons. They are 40 over, which gives us 10 extra thousandths over the originals that we had, since we will be boring out the cylinder walls that much to get rid of that vertical scarring that I had mentioned earlier. So I'm going to open up one of these guys so you guys can see. Also, I'm really excited to see them myself. It's so beautiful. They're stunning.
That's right.
Absolutely gorgeous.
This is Howard's hydraulic roller cam, and this is from their retrofit line, which allows you to convert a non-roller engine over to a fully hydraulic roller engine. So this is also a small base cam, which is going to be a perfect fit for our 383 stroker. I'm going to be putting the specs up on the screen, but also included in our little package are these comp cam lifters, which once I get it open for you.
Something isn't right.
Well, I spilled them, but what I wanted to show you guys is that the lifters have this little link bar, which is important when you're converting a non-roller cam over to a roller cam, because this makes sure that the lifters don't spin while in operation. Also, one of the very last things that's super important for this conversion is the cam button. And since I got this, I also got this nifty little timing cover, which I do have to open. And I picked up this timing cover because it has a provision in the front that allows the cam button to sit in it. The last couple of things in this box are some necessary bearings, and I also got brass freeze plugs, but I'm not seeing them in this box, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. I guess I'm just gonna have to run those a different day, but other than that, it looks like everything is here, so we are going to get ready to load it up, and I'm gonna take you guys with me, and we are gonna be going to Nurk's house. So guys, I have some good news for you to close out on this video. It was confirmed to be a 383, which just makes my heart happy. And today I actually got to drop a few other things off at Dirk's, which is the guy who I go to for all my machine shop works. And let me just say, when you pull up to the machine shop and they are in a good mood, it sets the entire tone for your day. I don't think they understand that that is so nice to just walk in and everybody be in a good mood, happy, joyous to see you. I love that. So I got started off on a really good foot today because when I went to see Dirk, he was in a really good mood, which I love, but he went ahead and gave me some more information on the block that we dropped off. So along with it being confirmed to be a 383 stroker, which is what I was told and I was really hoping was the case. So after he was showing me a few things on the block and giving me some updates on what was going on with it, he confirmed that there are 2 cracks in cylinder number 5, and the sound that I have been chasing this whole time and I had no idea what it was, he thinks it's from where water was getting into the cylinder through those cracks and it was in the block and that was causing the knocking noise. So what he's going to do is put an entire new sleeve in cylinder 5, and he's going to do such a good job because he always does amazing work. So I'm really excited for that. He did also say that the connecting rods were ground down and they were like balanced 9 out of 10, but he did a 10 out of 10 job.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
So he went ahead and rebalanced the connecting rods, made sure that there was no clearance issues, because I really thought that when he told me originally that they were ground down, that maybe there was a clearance issue with the cam and the connecting rods, which you really don't want. But after he looked at it a little bit and he saw that there was no clearance issue, it just wasn't 100% perfectly balanced. And like I said, the 2 cracks were in cylinder number 5, but that's going to be taken care of because it's getting an entire new sleeve. So honestly, I'm not mad at that information. It is what it is. I'm really excited that he's taking such good care of the block. I can't wait to have it back. And you will also be seeing a video where I paint strip the block, because since the block came out of the Nova, they had it painted to match the outside. And he basically told me that whenever you get it professionally painted, the way that they seal it, it like really seals in the paint. So unlike stripping other paint, it's gonna be a little bit harder to get off, but he told me if I took like a nylon bristle, metal bristle brush and some paint stripper and actually got it under the paint, that eventually it would just crack and peel off. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of content going along with that because I'm going to be getting that block back. She's gonna be new and improved, and I'm gonna be slapping on the top end, repainting her, doing all the fun stuff, and of course, I'm going to be showing you guys and bringing along on that journey. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you subscribe. It really helps out my channel a lot, especially since this is a new channel and I love having you guys here on this journey with me. So make sure you comment your thoughts and feelings, comment what you want to see, what you liked about the video, so that I know what you guys want from this channel so that I can provide that for you. Like this video, it truly helps out my channel so much, and I appreciate all of the interaction and all of the love that you guys have shown me. I truly am feeling like such a lucky girl. So yeah, that was the update for the 383 stroker that I dropped off at the machine shop. I wanted to give you guys a little update since I got an update today, and I was pretty excited with the news and also intrigued with what I heard. So I figured you guys would also want an update. And he's had it for about 3 to 4 days, almost 5 days, and he's pretty much got everything figured out and he was walking around it. I dropped off the stuff that I forgot to order. Apparently, you know, I looked at it online and said, yep, that's it. And just didn't add it to the cart.
Sometimes my genius is, it's almost frightening.
So I went ahead, and once that stuff came in, I went over there, and it was perfect timing because he got to show me everything that he was talking about on the block. And yeah, it got me even more excited to get it back. And I'm just really excited with everything that I have going on right now, and I feel truly blessed to be able to do this and to bring you guys along. So if you're enjoying the videos or you're excited for what I have to bring in the future, make sure you subscribe to this channel. It truly does help me out, especially since I'm just starting. It's a small channel. It really means a lot, and I love seeing all the love and support. I feel so incredibly blessed to have you guys here and to be able to bring you along on my journey. And so yeah, I'm really excited for all the videos that I have planned in the future, and I hope that you guys are loving and enjoying them as much as I am loving and
Today, Junior!
as much as I am loving and enjoying filming them. So yeah, till next time, bye.